Hi everyone, welcome back to FUNSTON TV. This is my Phan. Today I wanted to share with you this makeup look for Halloween, which was inspired by Promise Phan's trippy Halloween makeup, I think she called it. I saw it last week or so and I got really inspired to recreate it because I thought it was really fun. Of course it didn't turn out as great as hers, but I just thought it was something I would try out since I never did anything like this. So if you want to check out that video, I'll be linking it down below. And if you want to find out how I recreated this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so we are starting with your normal makeup of the day, and I'm going to be using a brow pomade. This is from Anastasia to draw out brows on my cheeks. You can draw them a bit higher than I did. I just accidentally started this way, so that's how I'm going to go with, and just fill them in and try to mimic the same size and shape of your own brows, and just fill them in for them to look as natural as possible and to look like real brows. And then with that same brow pomade, I'm gonna line out the shape of some eyes on my cheeks. As you can see, this eye is really not that great, so just try to make it look as much like your normal eyes as possible. And then just apply your eyeshadows that you have on your eyes, but this time you're gonna be putting it on your cheeks. So I'm putting that dusty color all over the lid, and I'm gonna be blending out the edges. And I'm also gonna be putting some of that rusty color on the inner part of your fake eyes. And on the lower lash line, I'm going to be using this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. And then using a small brush, I'm going to be faking the crease of my eye and just blending it just a bit for it to look a little bit more natural. I'm also darkening up the edges of the eyes for them to look more like the eyeshadows I'm wearing. And then using a cream color base that you have. This is some Halloween makeup that's not that great quality, so if you have anything better, that would be great as well. So just fill in the white parts of your eyes. Then I'm also setting that white with a white powder for it to set and not move around. And then I'm going to be darkening up that crease area with a black gel liner. And then using a teeny tiny brush and a black gel liner, you're going to create the colored part of the eye. And for them to look a little bit more realistic, you should draw them a bit bigger than I did. And just fill them in according to the color of your own eyes. Then I'm just whitening up that white part once more for it to look more like real eyes. Then I'm going to be defining the shape of the eyes to mimic the look of eyeliner. I'm also going to be drawing a wing because I'm wearing winged liner on my eyes. And I'm also going to be defining the lower part of my fake eye. And smudging the bottoms with some eyeshadow that matches your eyes. Then I'm going to be drawing fake bottom lashes with a liquid liner. Just do little hairs and big hairs alternating for them to look a bit more natural. Then I'm going to be redefining that fake crease with a slightly darker color. Then I'm going to be applying some false lashes on my eyes and applying them on the cheeks where your normal lashes would normally be. And then for the nose, I'm creating a guide here to draw a fake nose on the upper part of my eye. So I'm going to be recreating that shape from my normal nose a bit above, just so it acts as our guide. And then with a brown eyeliner, I'm just going to softly be drawing out the shape of my nose, but up there. So I'm drawing out nostrils and the tip of the nose, and also I'm going to be doing a bridge of the nose and just soften out those edges so it looks a bit more natural. And then going in with a brown shadow, I'm going to be imitating the look of nostrils. With the same lip liner that you have on your lips, I'm going to be shaping the shape of lips on my chin. And then just fill them in so you have a nice base to work with. And fill all that with the same lip color as you're wearing. And to create more depth and dimension to your lips, I'm going to be defining the shape of the lip with a black gel liner. And for it to blend in a bit better, I'm going to be softening up the edges with a lip brush, just so it's nice and diffused and looks natural. And here's your final look. Okay, so that was it for my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if there's anything else you would like to see. Please thumbs up this video if you liked it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I hope you're having a great one, and I'll see you next time. Bye! On the beat, so twerk it, bitch.